Most remarkably, they ran extension cords deep into the cave and used hair dryers, blowing warm air up through Scott's pant legs and sleeves to circulate heat around his body. Despite being trapped in an impossible situation, Scott was able to eat and drink. If they could calm Scott down, stop his thrashing movements, they might be able to extract him safely. However, the doctors directing the paramedics refused to authorize the use of tranquilizers or sedatives. This decision would become one of the most controversial aspects of the entire rescue operation. Desperate to find a medical authority who would approve sedation, the rescue team attempted something unprecedented. Rescuers positioned inflatable airbags underneath Scott, hoping that when inflated, they would provide enough lift to raise him out of the narrow section. They covered his body with grease to reduce friction against the rock walls. They lined the walls themselves with plastic sheeting to create a smoother surface. Nothing worked. The crevice that held Scott prisoner seemed designed by nature to prevent exactly what the rescuers were trying to accomplish. Every technique that might work in other confined space rescues was defeated by the unique geometry of this underground trap. As Monday morning approached, Scott had been trapped for over 24 hours. Around 7 a.m. on Monday morning, as Scott delivered yet another tantrum, screaming at his rescuers, something catastrophic happened. His vital signs suddenly ceased. The monitoring equipment that had been tracking his heart rate and other life signs went flat. Scott lost consciousness, his body finally succumbing to the incredible stress he had endured for more than a day. The rescue team immediately began emergency medical procedures. Oxygen was administered directly to Scott. Heated intravenous fluids were pushed into his system in an attempt to restore his vital signs and bring him back to consciousness. But nothing worked. After 29 hours underground, Robert Scott's body had reached the limits of what it could endure. With their patient unconscious and no longer able to thrash and fight against rescue efforts, the team made the difficult decision to use what they called painful extraction methods. They no longer had to worry about causing Scott discomfort or injury. Saving his life was the only priority that mattered.